Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. We give double honors to elder apostles whom the truth resides and who's worthy of double honors. Peace and blessings be multiplied unto you, Akim, that's out here preaching this truth for the love of the gospel and the risking of your lives. Also in you, Aquath, that's listening, learning in silence, and being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shah may find your hands to do. Okay, this is once again, I sit down. I'm Hashem YASHARAHLA. And I was reading this morning, man. I'm up about 4. I think it's about 4 o'clock, close to 4 o'clock. Getting ready for work. And Yahweh Shai had put the spirit on me about what season, what time we're in, man. Okay? And this is Ecclesiastes 3. I'm going to start at 1, man, at the top, because basically this whole book is just, it's fire, man. Okay, this is and it reads Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. He said, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. All right, and that's true, man. Because like I said, man, we're in the season of what? This is fall season of fall. Okay, and what do you see this season being? The ushering in of winter. The plant. I'm not going to say that the plants die off. Well, they do. What Esau likes to say, everything is evolving, which really that's I almost hate that word, man, because they took it like he did everything else. He takes a word and just uses it for wickedness. Okay, because evolving is really just a process of time, man, which the scripture talks multiple about. Matter of fact, let me get a few of them. Pro. Shit. You know what? Let me just go to the scripture. I know where it's at. It's like it. I can just process of time. Oh wow, it's gonna do this again. Okay. Genesis. Okay. Hold on, let me look it up on my other phone. Hold on 1 second. Because there's a few of them I want to get. What is it? Process of time. Okay, I was close. I went down too far. Okay, this is Genesis 4 and 3. He said, and in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground and offered it unto the Lord. Okay, and we know the story about Cain's his unrighteous offering, man. Okay, the next one I want to go to Genesis 38. And basically, I just want to show that evolution, is a misused word. Esau, like he misuses everything else, and everything is in the scripture when it's talking about moving forward. It's a process of time. Basically, that's what evolution is. It's just a process of time, man. Not something growing and turning into something else, man. Okay, this is Genesis 38 and 12. He said, and in process of time, the daughters of Shula, Judah's wife, died, and Judah was comforted and went up into the sheep shears to Timath, and had his friend Haran. And well, that's the point. I'm just let me get one more. Okay, so Exodus 23, well, 2 and 23. Okay, again, all right, Exodus 2 and 23. And it came to pass in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage. Okay, and that's basically it, man. You know, and it's uh, if you look it up, man, and go to the process of time, you know, that you'll see it's just it's just something that Yahweh Shai. That's what the scripture says. The process of time, evolution is. Esau goes into it and butchers it, man, and makes it something that is not. So, okay, what was I at? So like it. Okay, Con. This is Exodus. Back to Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. All right, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. All right, yeah. So, like I was saying, is the time we in now um, is the fall season, man. So that's what the physical time that we're in. Okay, now spiritual times would be what, man? The times of it's the time we're in now is to bring forth this truth, man. To bring forth the things that's befallen America, all right, which is E's in. E is done for, man. All right, and that E is something that Apostle Ramla put out there, man, which is cool, man. You know, we have to always, hey, again, a process of time. We have to always be moving a step ahead of this devil, man. All right. Um, so yeah, man. So the time that we in now, man, this purpose that we are in as being of the Lord, man, is to go out in highways and byways, man, and continue to bring forth the prophecies that that's befallen America. That's thus said the scriptures. All right, verse 2: a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which was planted. Okay, and what was planted? Mischief and wickedness in this earth. Okay, and we also was in the midst of that wickedness, man. All right, but Yahweh Shah saw it fit to raise us up as men of the Lord, man, and for us to go forth and do His will, just like He did the patriarchs, man. Moses, Abraham, and Isaac, and so on, man, and so on. Okay, and we're joined hairs with them. All right, and we're supposed to pick up the reins and do our part to bring forth this judgment. All right, that's set before us. All right. Verse 3: a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. All right. Esau is what? He's building. I reside here in Indianapolis, and man, this dude, me and the other brother, man, the elder brother, Ayash, we was going to camp yesterday, and man, riding through this city, man, you would think that it's on the rise, that it's like it's prosperous because they building everywhere, man. They're expanding apartments all around the college downtown. You know, all the little neighborhoods, places are remodeling. We saw a big giant building, man. They putting brand new windows in the place. Looks nice, man. But what Yahweh Shah said, they should build and I should throw down. All right, so don't get sidetracked, man, thinking that this kingdom is gonna make it. You know, who's just coming into this thing, man. You know, this place is gonna be done for. All right, verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh, and a time to mourn, and a time to dance. All right, this is not the time for us to be dancing, man, turning backflips and shit. We're in judgment. We're in our fucking captivity right here. Okay? And to let you know what the times we in, man. Yahweh Shai said, man. Let me go to shit, my famous Joel, man. Cause hey, bro, man, Yahweh Shai is mustering up this battle, man. He's about to be he's doing his will. He's doing his bidding, man. And these other countries, man, that's rising up, and we see all these skirmishes, um, all across throughout the earth. That's the reason for that, man. Because hey, the time that we in. All right, this is Joel 3:7. He said, "Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head, and will sell your daughters and sons." Like, yeah, that's not what I want. Okay, wait a minute. It's like it. All right, this is Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, "I am strong." Okay, and that's what you see throughout the world, man. All of these other countries. I was just looking at the Philippines, man. They're basically doing this. They're wanting to buy the Baja. I can't pronounce that. I want to say Bahrain. It's not Bahrain, but it's a missile that they're trying to purchase. Okay, and this is not what that video is about, so I don't want to go. I ain't gonna go to the clip. But anyway, they're in the all these countries are what they're beating their plowshares into swords. Okay, basically what that means is they're gearing up, ready for war, man. Everybody's trying to get nuclear capability. This is why America is sanctioning all these other countries, man, on trade. Matter of fact, I got an up and coming video I want to do on America doesn't need oil. The reason why is because I was just reading an article the other day that the oil age is going out. Not that that they don't want oil. The reason why Esau he don't need oil because again, a process of time, man. The developments that they're coming up with now, you don't need fossil fuels. The reason why he wants the oil is for control, okay? Because you still need oil, okay? They still haven't, well, they probably embarking on missiles going off solar, and kinetic energy. They probably going towards that. But the reason why Esau is his a lot of his war tactics is funded by is it's like not funded, but his war tactics is geared towards oil because he wants to control, man. All right, remember in Isaiah 14, man, he said what he wanted to be as God. Okay, and God has to, and being a God, man, you have to be in control. Our heavenly Father, man, is in control of everything. He's so much in control. He's actually controlling Esau, and he has him in a trick bag. Esau doesn't know that the Lord gave them the power to even build nuclear missiles. Okay, so these are the times that we're in, man, and these are the things that the prophets of the Lord and the men of GMS mainly is out there on the four corners of the earth, man, pushing out, man, because these are the times we in, man. We're in the times of war, man, and mourning, because great death is coming to this place, man. Now, let me finish this up, and I'm gonna get back into Ecclesiastes. All right, let the weak say I'm strong, and that's what these other nations are saying, man. Verse 11, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened and come up come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I set to judgment, to judge all the heathen around and about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. The harvest is ripe, man. And we're going to be that harvest, man, too, because back to Ecclesiastes, he said what? He said it's going to be a time to pluck up, okay? Because the harvest is what? At the harvest and the farmer is what? The harvest is the end. That's the end of the product. They're like, it's time to gather up, okay? Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. All right, and that press is full, man. Is an allegory of saying about what when you harvesting wine. Okay, the press is full. Okay, all right. Let me run back to that Ecclesiastes. Where I was at. Okay. All right. He said a time to be born. Okay, it's like it. All right, here we go. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which was planted. And we're gonna real quick. I love these scriptures, man. These things, like once you get started, man, everything just start hitting you at once, man. Okay, let me get this real quick. Okay. All right. All right, yeah. He gave a parable to his disciples. Okay, he said, this is Matthew 13:36. He said, then Yahushua sent the multitude away and went to the house. And his disciples came unto him, saying, declare unto us the parable of the tare of the field. And he answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that soweth them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world. See, I just said that. And the reapers are the angels, okay? Because, hey, the angels are going to go to war too. That's why everything is a process of time. Everything has to happen in order. And it's a certain dispensation of time that things have to go in, man. All right, hey, just like what we're in a period of grace. Okay, means a certain time. You got a grace period when you pay your bills. They say, yeah, we're gonna cut your lights off, but you got 10 days to pay this amount. Okay, and this is basically what we're on. We're in. So you wacky tacky Christians, man, can get the hell up out of here with that shit, man. Grace, the Lord giving us grace, yeah, but guess what? That's gonna run out. All right, verse 40. As therefore the tare are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offered, and them which do iniquity. Right, man. So that's just going into well, like I said, I made my point. So basically, man, it's gonna be a time to pluck up that which was planted. Okay. All right. Let me go back. All right. Verse 3. Okay. A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Okay, right. So, all of this is the time that we in now, man. And see, without a spiritual eye, without the Yahweh Shem Yahushua guiding you to see the things that's befalling this place, man, you won't be able to see these things. You don't know the time, because you got people still getting married. You still got people still having babies. Not saying, some of the brothers are having children in this time, but guess what? Yahushua said, he's going to protect his servants, man. All right. We're not being doomsday preppers. We're not prepping, hiding, storing water, which, hey, at one time, brothers did do that. Okay, but we did it ignorantly, and Yahweh winked at that, man. But guess what? He built he purposely built up brothers, man, to he personally built up brothers, man, to be spiritual preppers, man. And that's what we're in. That's what we're doing. Okay. Um, Refrain from a person. Okay, verse 6. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. Um, a time to keep silent and a time to speak. Right. And that's what we have to know, man. We don't go to our jobs, man, prophesying or preaching, telling them we're Israelites. Yeah, man, the white man's going to go down. Bro, you end up losing your job, man. You get fired. Okay. So, man, you have to use wisdom through your day-to-day walk, man. All right. Um, I was listening to the elder Apostle Tahar the other day, man. He was saying, we can't even, this place is wicked, man. We can't even really enjoy our children, man. I got grandkids, man. I love them to death, man. But we kept them. We sent the little girl to my sisters, which we probably figured they celebrated Halloween, man. But we were really the girls is you can't enjoy your children, man. We couldn't keep our kid. My son couldn't keep his kid separated from that bullshit. Even my grandson, he's spiritual as he is. He's spiritual as shit. Got him watching this movie, Raising Dion, bro. Totally got him off of Spider-Man. He's just like, hey, I want to see Raising Dion, and we teach him that that's you. You gonna have those spiritual powers, and we raising them up the right way, man. But it's crazy because it's like we know what's finna befall this place, man. And I kind of weep silently inside myself, man. Like, man, just but just really longing for the kingdom, man, because it's hard to love right now. All right, verse 8: a time to love and a time to hate, and a time of war and a time of peace. He said, what profiteth have he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth. Right, man. So we have no profit in this place, man. So working these jobs and these knuckleheads, man, Jake's out here, man, working these jobs and storm saving money in these banks and sending their kids to college, and niggas being inspired to be rappers and basketball players, man. What profit is it? Okay, Wisdom of Solomon was Richard wisest man that ever lived, man. He said it's vanity, man. It's all vanity. Okay, all right, man. Let me get my ass on to this goddamn plantation, man. With that, I hope you brothers, the elect was edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, man. Double honors to the elder apostles from whom the truth resides. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, man. Love, man, for risking your lives out here for this truth, man. Man, you brothers keep pushing, bro. We almost up out this hellhole. All right. Also, you Aquath, man, get yourself a husband. Find these men that's out here preaching this truth. Get you ahead. Hey, you sisters gonna have to come on with it. Listening and learning is a good thing, but hey, you start reaching out to these brothers, making a garment, do whatever you got to do. Better get you a covering. All right. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.